What if two Force-sensitive orphans from the lower levels of Coruscant end up with some lightsabers in their hands? Well, that's exactly what I answer in my fanfiction novella called Sensitive, a Star Wars fanfiction by Aspire Nobility. I'm going to explain kind of how I got to this point and what the process was like for me. So if you didn't know, this originally started a couple years ago as a fan film. Once I moved to where I live now in Colorado, I was looking at getting it going, getting it started. I had a script ready, I had a story in mind, and what I found was everything is extremely expensive that I just really can't afford. So I moved that idea into a comic book. I went through the countless hours of changing my movie script into a script for a comic book that I could send off to an artist. This took forever. It's pretty well documented here in this series that I'm actually gonna put this a part of. So if you want to go back and watch that process, please do. But I had a lot of trouble finding an artist, and the ones I did find that I liked, they were charging some premium rates that Marvel and DC don't even pay their artists. I'm talking over $150 a page, and this was a 65-page graphic novel. So after that, I kind of sat back and thought about it for a long time, couple months, and I thought, hey, maybe I can do an audio drama. I can just turn this, I can take my movie script, and then I can turn it into an audio drama. So I put out a casting call on Twitter, and well, no results. It was getting really difficult for me to tell this story the way I wanted to tell it and have it fully fleshed out and be as good as I could possibly make it. So the last thing I finally landed on, like last year, and I've been working on it for months, countless hours, I turned that into a book. So I wrote a novella. I didn't know how long it was going to be. I just started writing, and I let the story really tell itself. So now we're sitting at over 40,000 words, the length of a novella, pretty good length novella. I think it's a little over 150 pages if you're looking page wise, and I'm really excited for you guys to read it. So the book is finished. I am currently sending out to a couple test readers for some initial thoughts, some opinions. Maybe they have some additional things they think I should add, and which I will do before full release. But right now the whole process is like trying to figure out where to post it. I'm looking at some fanfiction websites, and I'm probably going to be hiring someone to read the book as an audio book so I can post it here on YouTube in chapter videos. If you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it, and you should definitely subscribe to keep up with this story and check out my other content. So at this point, you're probably wondering, well, what is this story exactly about? Well, it's about these two orphans from lower levels of Coruscant. I won't tell you what level, you have to read the book to find out. And they idolize the Jedi. This takes place immediately after Order 66 happens. So these orphans sneak into the Jedi Temple and steal a couple lightsabers after the Emperor rounded them up to melt them down in a public display of rejection for the Jedi. Now these kids are young, they're like 11 years old, so whenever they do sneak in, their plan isn't solid, but it's pretty decent. So as they go through and they succeed in getting a lightsaber, they get caught because they're children. Now once they're caught, this is where the story really starts to pick up. They do hide in a cargo ship away from the clones, and the ship takes off. They go to beyond the known regions, they go into the unknown region, and they land on a planet called Virat, and it just really takes off from there. The next chapter will skip to 10 years later, so they're in their 20s now. They're about 21 years old, 22 years old as the story progresses. And yeah, I don't want to give away too much, but they do find some holocrons, Jedi and Sith holocrons. And then there's that struggle, the classic struggle in Star Wars between light and dark. And there's a villain that I think is pretty interesting. I'm really excited for you guys to read it. I really, really am. I've been wanting to tell the story for years, and I finally get the chance to do that. And please let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about the book itself. I just wanted to make this video to just update you guys on that story, because I know it's been a while since I've talked about it, and it's finally happening. So now wait, I'm so excited. I do have the cover completed. I'm ready to show the cover, but I'll make you guys wait for just a little bit. And when you all start asking for the cover, I'll reveal it. I appreciate you watching. Make sure you subscribe for a lot of Star Wars and superhero content, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.